agitate him, and ascertain the pattern of his movement. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. When you are identified with the One, all things will be complete to you. After all, if you run far enough, no one can catch you. I is for integrity. Be honest with yourself and others. Life is like an onion. You peel it off one layer at a time, and sometimes you weep. When anger rises, think of the consequences. And regulation entails organizational effectiveness, a chain of command, and a structure for logistical support. Memory can make a thing seem to have been much more than it was. I finally figured out the only reason to be alive is to enjoy it. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist, and right. All shall be done, but it may be harder than you think. I knew I was alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before. When we are most alone is when we embrace another's loneliness. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. The expert in anything was once a beginner. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. They don't actually want you to do your own thing, not unless it's their thing too. Most of what I say is complete truth. My edit button is broken. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Remember, man does not live on bread alone. Sometimes he needs a little buttering up. There are not more than 5 primary colors, yet in combination they produce more hues than can ever be seen. If you are not having fun, you are doing something wrong. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. Behind every beautiful thing, there's some kind of pain. You must accept the truth from whatever source it comes. Your words start to lose value when your actions don't match. Glory resides in the hearts of those you inspire, not in fleeting moments of fame. The space under the sky is occupied by all things in their unity. People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. Sometimes I think my head is so big because it is so full of dreams. Truth is neither objectivity nor the balanced view. Truth is a selfless subjectivity. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision to the releasing of a trigger. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Gratitude creates hope, and hope activates the law of attraction. As long as you can use your hands, the world is your oyster. Over time, hidden truths morph in the dark soil of deceit into something much worse. Maybe other people will try to limit me, but I don't limit myself. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Staying in the past won't help you move on to your future. History, Stephen said, is a nightmare from which I am trying to awake. It was always the becoming he dreamed of, never the being. There are 2 ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. Never curse a fall, the ground is where humility lives. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. Our moral economy went bankrupt long before our financial one. As he learns the truth will automatically free him. Gratitude is best refined through the fires of adversity. The butterfly counts not months but moments and has time enough. It is more important to be of pure intention than of perfect action. Without education, you're not going anywhere in this world. The right way to go easy is to forget the right way. It's failure that gives you the proper perspective on success. You're thinking about something, and it makes you forget to talk. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. We all have the beast in us, Bill, and it is up to us to control it. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. To go outside what your charge was and to try to solve everything yourself is dangerous. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. The only thing that can grow is the thing you give energy to. To bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. There's more to logic than identifying logical fallacies. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. In conflict, straightforward actions generally lead to engagement. Surprising actions generally lead to victory. Victory comes from finding opportunities in problems. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. Hard work is only a prison sentence when you lack motivation. Fix your mind on truth. Hold firm to virtue. Rely on loving kindness, and find your recreation in the arts. Everything has to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. Life is an essay you yourself have to write, start to finish. Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. Do no harm and leave the world a better place than you found it. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. A rose does not answer its enemies with words, but with beauty. Maybe everyone can live beyond what they're capable of. Freedom is the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. The essence of knowledge is having it to use it. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. It takes more effort to avoid the truth than it does to face it. But every difference of opinion is not a difference of principle. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. Success, for most people, requires unlearning as much as learning. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. The moon and the stars shine, even when the clouds hide the sunbeams. Truth is what stands the test of experience. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else.